What's good, y'all? We back. Episode 2 of Vintage Titan. I appreciate everybody who tapped into my first episode. That was kind of like my way of unveiling to show y'all this new project that I was working on. I told you I had some new stuff for the new year. Is I've always do different stuff in the Madden off season. Madden off season just started really early for me this year. I haven't played Madden in 2026, and thrifting has been so much fun, and it's been a new energy and a new community of new people that I could bring in to match with the Titan content that I already do. So if you haven't known by now, I got it in my veins. I'm addicted to this thrifting thing. We hit our goal. We're up to over 100 items on the eBay store. And this I got on right now is a piece I have been looking for. A really good quality, old school Javon Kearse jersey. Javon Kearse was a pick the Tennessee Titans had that I felt like transformed and was the identity of the Titan defense. And Eddie and Steve, was the identity of the offense. And I think we're getting into another stage of that as a Titan fan base where we have Cam Ward, and who are they going to put with Cam Ward as the identity on offense? And obviously Jeffrey Simmons, who are they going to put around him on defense to take this new Tennessee Titan rebrand, new stadium, new jerseys to the next level. All right. So I want to show y'all some of the stuff that sold since the last time that y'all seen me, so I can be transparent and y'all can see in real time the things that are being sold. This is a pair of T-Mac lows, black and yellow. Tracy McGrady is my favorite basketball player. Everybody that knows me knows this. I try to pattern my game after him and Anthony Hardaway, Melo, and it's painful to get rid of my T-Mac collection, but at the same time, holding on to these shoes. Like, these shoes originally released in 2004, so it's time to let go. I'm only keeping my Jordan 10s and my Clarks. So that's about all you're gonna see me keep out of my collection. And just so you know, like, one thing I do like about the way eBay does now, if it's a decent quality Nike or throwback shoe, you just ship it to their authenticator, and your money releases once it gets authenticated. You really don't have to do the back and forth fighting game, or if it's something overseas, once it gets authenticated, your job is done, because they're basically saying the shoe that you posted and what they paid for is equal to what they see, and that it's not a fake. And y'all know that I used to run Hibbett stores and I collect the shoes. So, like, obviously I'm not going to have any Fugazi shoes. I know how to tell myself. These are a pair of Uggs. They was in the attic. This size 7. My wife wears 7.5, 8. So there's no telling how old that these Uggs was. And like I told y'all, if you want to start reselling, you want to start getting into thrifting, start by getting rid of some of the old things you have, and then take that money and then use it that way, or just put it into your set of inventory. I would say like 60% of the inventory that I have was stuff that I already had, and then I've been buying things to add into that because I wanted to get it 100. I didn't want to be this person with 1,000 items in my garage. I wanted to stay around 100 of solid things and just check the sell through rate on how the things get sold. These were a pair of Iversons. No kidding. These Iversons, I got these Iversons for $5. They sold for $33 by somebody taking the offer within 24 hours. And that's what you want to do. You want to buy something for $5 and you want to sell it for $33. Obviously, that's a huge flip. And the consistency of having flips like this of shoes that people thought were trash that you make look brand new is basically the mode of reselling. I got these shoes looking like they just came out of a box. And on top of that, being in times where the people that work there will help you, they will tell you when the deal days are. A lot of these things are like things that I get, and then I use my bonus points on them, or they're $1 days, or they're 50% off. So I just wind up going hunting to say that, like, most of the stuff that I buy has an average price of XYZ. So that way I can take offers. So obviously when this T-Mac sold, I took a less offer than what I wanted. I wanted $250, but if somebody's going to pay $175 on the spot. The way the offer works, it automatically charges them the second that they send the offer in. And I already had the offer in my phone. I was not at the house, and I seen that somebody had purchased these Uggs. So yes, I will take less than what I want for these T-Max because these Uggs sold, and I just sold these Iversons. Then I had two of these hats, and these hats have been in my inventory since I had back in the Galleria days. We're talking like 2012, 2013, and I still had them brand new with the tags in a box. And it's like I had like 4 or 5 of these hats. So I'm like, look, I keep a couple for myself. I get rid of a couple. So yes, I may have want to get, 17, 18 bucks for this hat, and somebody throw me an offer. I got 2. So the other one I could be a little bit more stickler on. And then these coolers, I think we got a bunch of these coolers. One day some store was closing or something. We got these for like less than $1. I think I had these listed for like 18 bucks. Somebody sent an offer in of 12, and I got 3 of them. So you don't have to be that person that fights everybody on every item that you have. Like you can be fair with people and say, you know what? Like, let me take a little bit less for this because I got more than this. It's all going to even out. Especially when you're saying you got $1 in these coolers. These hats are something I've been had. And then this I paid $5 for. We've been had this. I've been had that for years and years and years. So now I have other items that have offers on them. So I kind of just play it like that. That's why I want to be like transparent with the way. Because some people will act like every single thing that they got, they sold it in 24 hours. And that's not realistic. You want to say, like, let me have a 30 to 45 day window. And if it goes overnight, you may have underpriced it. And if it goes, it might have been somebody just looking for that item. So, just so you can see, I mean, since I started in less than 2 months, $2,067 on 21 orders. We're pretty much saying we're at $100 per sale. So that's why I say I can be a little bit more fair. And we have 105 active items. I'll show you some of the latest stuff that I got. This pair of Shocks, those Nike Pegasus and these Clarks, I got these for $7. I got these for $9. I got these for $9. And then I used my points. I got a new thing to blow up our inflatables in the house for $2. And then I got this Magnavox cassette recorder for $2. So I think all in all, I had $30 cash in my hand. I bought all this stuff. I used my points, and I got change back. So I didn't actually spend any money out of pocket. I sold some on Facebook Marketplace I've been dying to get rid of just to clear some space in the garage. And then you wind up getting some good items that, I mean, when you talk about like after I cleaned this shoe is a very, like brand new, this shoe is $150. And when you see the quality of the bottom of this shoe, like it probably been ran in once and they got it dirty and they say F it. I mean, look at the insoles. I mean, some of the stuff you get in the thrift is literally brand new. These Shocks, like I see my dog Rich Black Man was talking about these specific shoes and how crazy people used to be. These don't even have insoles, but like they're still pretty good condition for a shoe that dropped in 2011. Somebody throw a pair of insoles in. These are leather shoes. Who knows? It just might be the nostalgia of having a shoe that you can't get again. This right here, I got this for $11. Brand new with the tag still on it. The old school New England Patriot logo, Cutter and Buck dry fit with the tags attached. Like I said, like you should see how many items that I find that are brand new with tags. This vintage Golden State. When I seen this was $6. I almost broke my neck trying to grab this off the rack. I mean, this is vintage Nike stuff. Back when they had the first drop, the city logo, all the Nike tags. And if you want to see if a Nike item is fake or real, it has that. Like, even their clothes still have these tags where you can look up the original piece. Like Clark's Wallabies. When you like, I'm a Clark's fanatic, right? Have been since Nas dropped and he had the suit on with the Wallows. Ghostface had the Wallows. Like when you see the inside of it where the writing is still good, and you see like the writing on the tongue is still good, and it's not like a pair that's weathered, like the whole heel is rubbed off of the front. Like this is evenly thick through and through. And I always tell people, this is a little sleeper tip. I tell people, like, check the other items in that size on the platforms and see if you can find one in this good a condition for the price. Hoka's is always good. Got these under $10. The top of them were kind of dirty. I couldn't get all of it clean, but if somebody's gonna use this as like a secondary pair of running shoes when they go off road, look at the bottom of it. The bottom of it is still basically new. They probably went on like somewhere where they had red mud. Anybody in the South knows about red mud, but I mean, like, you look at these Brooks, like, and people say like, oh, you're getting somebody's used workout shoe. Like, somebody might use these for walking. They might work in them. They may work out. They might not want to get their good pair clean. They may have a street pair and a pair that they run off road in. And look at the insoles. Like, these shoes is like legitimately brand new. I got these all the way clean. Like, these look almost as if they were brand new. And the Brooks, these Jordans, these baby Jordans, I might keep these for my daughter. I got these so clean. These had something on them, and most people don't know how to clean suede. But I mean, these is legitimately. You see, somebody originally had these shoes, sell them for $50, and I just happened to get those. Alabama polo. This Kappa polo was brand new without tags. I mean, like, still had the creases in it. Only thing was missing was the original tag. Like, this shirt had clearly never been worn, and I worked in a retail store for years, so I know what's worn and not been worn. Find a wireless mouse. These fire red Jordans was trashed when I got them, and look, Unc got skills. Unc got skills, man. Let's just say Unc brought these back to look like, if I had the box, I could sell these for like worn once. Look at the bottoms. One thing about knowing about a shoe is like a car. You can buy a brand new car and get a nail in the tire. Don't mean the car is trash. If you got a brand new Mercedes Benz and it got a nail in a brand new tire, you just patch the tire and the tire is still a new tire. I mean, that's pretty much the way I look at this stuff. It's like, even if it's something that's used, like, what good quality is it? If you're buying like a stitched jersey and the jersey is still in great quality, like, to get that stitched jersey again, if you wasted a Coke on it and put it in the cleaners, like, that's how you kind of got to look at this stuff. These Uggs, when I say somebody tried these on and they just couldn't sell these for new, is exactly what this is. Like, my daughter has a pair of these where the back strap is ripped off. Look at the bottom. I mean, this how you know it ain't been worn. Like, some of this yellow around the bottom would be dirty if this was actually ever worn. I literally could have sold these for new. Ain't nobody's feet been on that. And I didn't clean these. So my daughter broke this on hers, wearing them to school, running around and stuff. But I mean, the amount of stuff that I get new in the thrift, these were $5. The lady just scanned this because it didn't have a tag on it. These are brand new, unworn Adidas basketball shoes. And like, when I say unworn, I mean like never been stepped on. Like, nobody's ever even tried this shoe on. So I'm pretty fair with the prices. I usually go a little bit under like the next best item. This is a Mercedes-Benz console touchpad. If you got a newer car, you know what these are. I just put this, whatever offer I get for this thing, I paid $3 for it. You know, look, Dry Fit, Bama Polo. This thing is literally brand new. Like, I mean, legitimately brand new, the stuff that I get. And I'm pretty particular about the items that I pick up. You know, I try not to pick up nothing that, these Cole Haans, come on, man. Cole Haan dress shoes, like, in these conditions are the stuff that I get. Falcons Polo, baby Jordans. Like, I might keep this for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? My oldest daughter has a pair that's just like this. And I was able to bring these back, maybe a scuff or two, but I mean, come on. Like, I seen these in Sierra. If you've been to the new outdoor store Sierra, these were $49.99 in Sierra, open box. You know, people be stepping in them, throwing them around, trashing them. This Ping Golf quarter zip Bama Dry Fit, I got that for $3. You know, like, thrifting is just like has been so fun for me. Going through, as you can see, all the different items that I've been able to accumulate, as well as I got this for $15. This is a Nike Javon Curse, you know what I'm saying, jersey with all the, like, bro, this is in better condition than my Vince Young jersey and my Chris Johnson jersey that y'all see me wear. I don't wear the Chris Johnson that much because it's white, and then obviously the Vince Young I wear it more because it's this blue. I kind of like all my Titan jerseys to have like the navy or the Columbia blue because they don't show dirt as well. But this has been like really fun. I'm glad to take y'all on this journey with me. Um, I want to hit up some garage sales. I found some really good thrift stores. I kind of got a good pocket and rotation on knowing what days they got deals, or if I sell something on Facebook Marketplace, or if like working, I accumulate tips and I got cash tips, and I take the cash tips and spend them in the thrift, or I put it in the gas tank. So it's like I use most of the stuff that y'all seen me buy in the last week or two has been me taking my cash tips, and I got a coin jar that is like a quarter of the way full. When it gets completely full, that's gonna turn into more thrift money. But as y'all can see, I've been able to do pretty good with this as a side hustle and something to make different content with. I've been happy to bring this series to life. It's been fun. I ain't gonna lie, it has rivaled me making Tennessee Titan content, and I really wish that on the social media I'm dropping reels every day so y'all can see me wearing clothes from the thrift. People like, oh, you get stuff from the thrift to sell. Like, no, I wear some of this stuff. Those Jordan 10s I got out the thrift for $19. Because I used a little bit of my points. That was $20, and then I put a little bit of my points. I think it might have been like $1 and some change I used on those shoes, and those look better than my Shadow 10s. Those 10s that I brought back, the NYC 10s, look better than my Shadow 10s that I dropped in my reel. So make sure y'all liking the reels, commenting. If y'all have a favorite thrift store that y'all like, or y'all get some good thrift finds, drop them in the comments on my YouTube or my Facebook so I can see the stuff that y'all picking up. Oh, and I did troll. Y'all know I'm an Alabama Crimson Tide fan that was born on the Tennessee River. My hometown is right next to Mississippi and Tennessee. 20 minutes can get you in either state. I have a lot of ties in Tennessee and Mississippi, but I had to troll the Tennessee Volunteer fan base. They have not won a championship, even when they had Peyton Manning, one of the greatest players to ever wear the Volunteer orange. They won with T. Martin and Peerless Price in '98. They won a championship, and they got rid of Freeland Fullman. They ran him off, and they haven't done anything since. When I say they haven't done anything since, I ran across this for $3. It had some stains on it. I cleaned it. Most of the stains came off. Like, you literally have to look super hard right here to see where the stains is. If I wanted to wash it again, but I only wash items once if I feel like I need to clean them. I don't wash it twice for time reasons. But I mean, you could barely see the stain. This is pretty, like, for something that dropped in 1998. Yes, 1998. This is about as good a condition as you're going to find something with the tag still on it. This is an adult size large. It's got the Fiesta logo on it. You think about it. I said, man, what should I price this at? I wanted to be dirty and say like $100 because the Tennessee Volunteers haven't won since '98. They got their dreams crushed by Ohio State last year with Nico Lemon Lava. So much so that he seen all the orange in the stands because y'all ain't never done nothing. And he decided like he was going to ask for more money and wind up getting shipped to UCLA. Then y'all got UCLA's quarterback and still watch Alabama run down the sideline 100 yards, a pick six before half. That was so fun. Roll Tide. And just to see that I can price this for $50 because I can get Bama championship stuff for like $1. You know what I'm saying? But I just like, how much Bama championship stuff am I going to get in the Nick Saban area, right? I don't want to buy any more Bama championship stuff till they win again, right? 18 national championships and roll to 19. I'm saying I priced this at 50. I was going to do 100. I said, let me post it at 50 because I paid $3 for this shirt. And I just thought it was funny that being a Tennessee Titan fan that is from Alabama, that I get to laugh so much at the Tennessee Volunteer fans. And just to tell you, I think the jaded people about the jerseys and the logos is all either Tennessee Volunteer fans in the state that are just jaded because they haven't won it so long, or they're Houston people that are mad because they're 0-7 in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. They've never tasted AFC championship since 2002. They have never ever won a divisional playoff game, and their jerseys are ugly. Find me a person that has a good looking, like dripped out Houston Texans swag. Like, I don't even see Texan fans wearing Texan. Like, when have you seen somebody like, man, I got to go to Lids and get that fire Texan hat? Like, Texan stuff just don't look good, and it looks like our old Titans stuff. But definitely, man, appreciate y'all. This is episode 2. I'll give y'all another update in a week. Hopefully some of the stuff, I got like 10 items that got offers on them, which means that people have placed the offer on them, or I've accepted their offer, and they got up to 3 days to pay for it. And if they don't pay for it, their account gets striked. So I got a lot of stuff that should sell through this week. And then we'll go back and look at in a whole month, like how much stuff actually sells on eBay within a month. Check out my store, Vintage Titan 1983 on eBay, and check out the content. Man, like, subscribe, tap in with me. It's Sunday. We got the grill set up. We about to fire the grill. The kids is on at the egg hunt. Is the end of their spring break. I've had a bunch of kids here. If you've been watching my videos and my reels, you probably hear kids in the background. So when they get back from the egg hunt, the grill should be fired up. I got some Blue Moon. Cheers. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Vintage Titan.